What's good YouTube, Ben here, welcome to the next video on the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to farm Entrati Lanthorns in Warframe, so if you want to see more content like this, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Please remember to hit that like button because it's really important for the algorithm. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell to be notified of all uploads and live streams, and don't forget to join me on Twitch. That link is in the description below. Let's get into the video. Alright, so Entrati Lanthorns were released as a material for the Angels of Zariman update that happened a few weeks ago, and they're used for ranking up with the Zariman as well as for some of their recipes for weapons and other stuff. And they can be a bit of a nightmare to farm because the only real consistent source is from bounties where they're about a 6 or 7% drop chance. There is another way to farm them which I'm going to show you, and we're going to use the exterminate mission called Helico Perimeter. Basically, you can get them as drops from the Thrax enemies, but you can also get them, and this works in any Zariman mission, but this is the fastest because it's exterminate. You can get them from containers that are quite close to treasures, so like Iron Stars or Void Plumes. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So you can use any Warframe for this. I'm only using Mirage because of her clones. Her clones give you more shots with Brahma, and it expands the explosion radius. So you want to use Kuva Brahma or a weapon like Kuva Brahma, like Kuvazar or something with a big explosion radius, and I would highly recommend put on the mod Firestorm or Primed Firestorm if you have it. Mine's not even max rank, and this works really well for this. So the whole point is to use Kuva Brahma or Kuvazar, whatever explosion radius weapon you're using, and as you're taking out the enemies, you're also going to be blowing up a load of containers as well, and hopefully some will drop. They won't drop every mission, but you do have a good chance to get some to drop, which the other day I was farming to finally finish off ranking up with the Zariman, and I needed like 14 of them, and I got them within about half an hour, just from doing the exterminate. But I'll show you what we're going to do. Alright, so we're on the mission Helico Perimeter, which is, like I said, the exterminate. And like I said, we're going to be using Kuva Brahma to destroy enemies, and with the explosion radius on Kuva Brahma with Primed Firestorm, we're going to be opening a lot of containers, which is fantastic, because the containers are one of the main ways you can get them to drop. So because of that, and because obviously you can use any explosion radius weapon like Kuvazar. Kuvazar will work as well. But, you know, most people have Kuva Brahma. It's one of the most popular weapons in the game, if not the most popular. So, it's definitely going to work wonders for this specific kind of farming. To be fair, Kuva Brahma is good for any kind of farming that can rely on you, destroying containers to get materials because of its explosion radius. And like I said, I'm only using Mirage Prime just purely because of her clones. She can fire more shots of Brahma, and because of that, she can obviously have a bigger explosion radius to destroy containers. That's the only reason why I'm using Mirage. This will work with any Warframe. Another good Warframe to use as well would be Zarta, because one of Zarta's abilities can open up containers from a decent point away as well. But I know a lot of people, a lot of newer players probably won't have Zarta yet, because Zarta is quite difficult to build, so a lot of people might have Mirage. You don't need Mirage Prime for this, you can use normal Mirage, the abilities are the same. Again, I'm just using Mirage Prime because I have Mirage Prime. But the goal here is to literally try and complete the exterminate as fast as possible and hope that you get a drop. You won't always get drops of this from the mission itself, but you do have a decently good chance to, because I believe the chance from it doing it this way is like a 10% chance. So it's not too bad, and then whilst you're doing this, you can also farm for some standing as well for your operator. So this is also a good way to do that as well, because you'll easily come across a few of the Thraxes, and it's not much standing, But whilst you're farming for the Entrati Lanthorns, it's a great way to do it. That way you can sort of do two things at once. If you need some standing, you can just do this, farm what you need from these, oh crap, and then basically just get some standing at the same time. And it's a really fun way to do it as well. It's just an exterminate, so it's nothing too crazy or strenuous or anything. It's something that's really easy to do, and it's, honestly, it's quite AFK, like, especially if you've prepared for, like I have for stuff like Steel Path. I've done so many Steel Path builds for weapons and frames, so like, you know, I'm pretty set up for Steel Path content, so like, this kind of content really isn't much of a challenge. The only enemies that provide any kind of danger to me are the Thraxes with the scythes, but even then, like, they're not difficult to take out, especially with Kuva Brahma. Like, Kuva Brahma one-shots them, so it's not as if I have to concentrate amazingly well to do this sort of stuff. Now, sometimes with the exterminate missions, you get limited to an area because the enemies just keep spawning in this area, which is kind of weird, but at the same time, it can be very good if there's groups like that, because of the drop rate for the Lanthorns being there. You have these guys today as well, like, damn. But no, just go through and exterminate, take out all the enemies, use Kuva Brahma, blow up, or any kind of AoE weapon, blow up everything, and hopefully you will get some Entrati Lanthorn drops. I was hoping to get one for the video, but the game just does not want to be kind to me right now. So it's being a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. Whoa, he didn't. Okay, that was weird. But this is basically what you want to do, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. We're getting really close to that 150 subscriber milestone, so that'd be really awesome if we could hit that. Don't forget to hit that like button because it's really important for the algorithm. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell to be notified of all uploads and live streams. And don't forget to join me on Twitch. That link is in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time.